Let's take a look at a common use of Marco in schools. Uh-oh, Steven just got pulled out of class for getting in a fight, but no counselor or admin is available yet. The TA who saw the fight has pulled Steven down to the in-school suspension room, but not to punish. Instead, Steven is going to talk to Marco about what happened so staff can get a full picture and Steven can get the support and feel heard. As with all uses of Marco, it is critical to remember Marco is not designed to replace any school staff or human interaction. Instead, Marco is always meant to augment staff capabilities and support systems. First, the TA tells the Marco which student is coming in to ensure the session stays completely private and confidential. Then, the TA writes a note to Marco of the incident, so Marco has a starting point of the session. Once Steven is in the room, he and Marco can start the conversation.
Hi Steven, I heard you had a really tough time today with a fight, so I want to check in and see how you are feeling in your body and mind right now.
Pretty terrible. I got beat up by Rick again, and now I might get expelled because this is the third time that I got caught in a fight, even though none of the times were my fault.
Oh Steven, I am so sorry to hear you got hurt and are facing such big trouble for something that wasn't your fault. It sounds really heavy to deal with right now, so would you like to talk more about what happened with Rick, or should we do something to help you feel a bit calmer first?
I guess let's talk about it, because I don't want to keep coming to school, not if this is going to keep happening.
I hear how frustrating it is to feel like you're being blamed for something you didn't start. Since this has happened 3 times now, how often do you find yourself worrying about Rick during the school day? If you could wave a magic wand and change one thing about your school life, what would it be?
Well, I would kick Rick out of my math class because that's when this always happens. He sits right behind me and he's always hitting me and flicking things at me, and the teacher blames me for disrupting class when I turn around and yell at him. It's so unfair.
It sounds really frustrating to be picked on and then get in trouble just for sticking up for yourself. When Rick is hitting or flicking things at you, what thoughts go through your mind? How does your body feel right before you turn around to yell at him?
I feel like this anger that's I feel sick. It feels like I'm gonna throw up. It's just like I tense up and I can't take it, and it explodes out of me.
Once the session is done, the school counselor can log into the Marco dashboard and see a summary of the conversation with Steven, historical insights, recommendations, and more. On top of that, the counselor can print out the report or send it to admins to keep a complete paper trail of the incident and any follow-ups. Want to see more of how Marco can support your school? Be sure to give us a follow or contact us for a personalized demo.